This is nasty. Nasty.
Oh, that is
nasty.
It's not so nasty though. After you get used to it, after you become accustomed to such a task, it's not too nasty. Like really, it just looks like coffee beans right now. It doesn't smell like them, but it looks like them.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time!
I think this is as far as we go with the wheelbarrow. No, it's gonna tip. Here we go. This is as far as we go with the wheelbarrow. In case you couldn't tell already, these white buckets are buckets full of human excrement. That's right, and I've made a significant contribution to these buckets. So, it's something we tend not to think about, we modern humans, is where does our piss and shit go? When we flush the toilet, where does that go? And I don't even know the answer to that, to be honest, but I know where this goes. And if we want to begin living a bit more ecologically, if we want to begin living sustainably, in the real sense, not in the corporate greenwashing sense, but in the real sense of sustainably, meaning we can continue doing what we do for an indefinitely long period of time without destroying the ability to continue doing this for future generations. That definition of sustainability. If we want to begin living that sort of a life, then these sorts of gross considerations must be taken into account. Whew! It's a nasty old job, but it has to be done, doesn't it? Has to be done. So, let me show you how this is all set up. Okay, so the donations are made into these white buckets. That's where the human excrement contribution comes from, or goes to. Once the white bucket is full, the lid is popped on it and it's left aside for about 2 weeks to mature. Once there are about 8 to 10 buckets full, then this job has to be done. The human excrement must be transferred from the white buckets into a compost bin, such as this one. But first, before the contributions are poured in, there must be a layer of straw placed on the bottom of the compost bin so that the leachate doesn't escape into the woods. So there's straw already in here. Make it a good thick layer of straw, and you want to push the straw up onto the edges of the compost bin so that, again, the leachate doesn't escape out the slats, the gaps in the slats there. Ooh, that was close. Okay, let's take a look at the inside. That's the foundation. Now let's get to the nasty work. Look, even the swallows have made their contribution. Oh yeah, it smells like nitrogen. It smells like urea. I think it's also worth saying actually that the substrate with which the human donations are mixed is sawdust, which is great for composting because it is so small in terms of surface area to the volume of sawdust that you use. There's a massive amount of surface area, which is great for the microbes when this stuff eventually goes into the compost bin. They get very active. This stuff gets roasting hot. It reaches what's called pasteurization temperatures, which is between 55 to 65 degrees Celsius. And once the compost material reaches those temperatures and sustains those temperatures for 3, 4, 5 days, then you can be fairly confident that all of the pathological microbes and germs that may have been in the compost material have been fried, have been roasted away, boiled maybe. boiled away. Jesus, this is quite the heavy job. You wouldn't want to be weak.
This is nasty.
Take a look at this. There it is. That's ecology for you. I'm gonna have to get some more straw. That should do it. Oh, so much lighter. I wonder, can this be done?
Yes, it can.
Easy peasy. Okay, let's first stir the shit. Literally, not metaphorically speak. Come on, nature, give me something. Nice. Oh, that's full. I'm gonna get in here and stir the shit. Oh. Let me repeat.
Nasty.
That's not so nasty though, really. After you get used to it, after you become accustomed to such a task, it's not too nasty. Like, really, it just looks like coffee beans right now. Doesn't smell like them, but it looks like them. Whew. Some more straw, please. Let's get in there. Oh yeah. Cover the walls. Cover the frickin' walls. That is essential. Let's fill the sides a bit more. Oh yeah. Check it out. Boom. That looks good. Round two. Holy shit. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. Oh my god. Oh, the traps are on fire. Mix and stick, shit stirring once more. Fucking shit stirrers. Mix and stick. Oh, that is
Nasty. Nasty.
Let's keep going. 2 more rounds to do. There's a moment every time I do these sorts of tasks where initially, of course, the beginning of the task is quite arduous. It's quite laborious. But then there comes a point where I do believe in sports it's called the second wind. I find my second wind and I just think to myself, my mind and body go like this, we're in it now, let's get it done. It might actually be worth saying that that second wind thing happens most often, I think only when the tasks that I'm doing involve some sort of heavy lifting, some sort of bodily stress. It's a beautiful thing. Really, it's a beautiful thing. I bet you the precedent or the ancestral way that this was felt was when the boys were in the war, the tribal war. And it's like, this is shit, but you're in it. And there's no getting out of it. So then your mind and body click into place and it's like, let's go. Easy. Yes, it's raining now. Give me the rain. Give me everything. I don't know about you, but sometimes I get this feeling that I want to live life so fully. I want to live it so fully. I want to feel all the highs, all the lows, the ecstasies, the depressions, everything, all of it. And just look at it from a sort of a detached perspective and just be like, wow, I get to experience, full stop. Shitty. Open up the heavens on me if you want to. I'm ready. The fifth and final round. Some call it the championship round. Now would you look at that? How does the saying go? Out of sight, out of... You got it! To keep the critters out, like mice and rats.